it's Eve, and I want to talk about something important tonight. I hope that you guys get something out of it, especially if you're struggling with anything right now. So here we go. My eyeballs might be darting down back and forth because I took notes, since I don't usually do this, and I'm just getting practiced. So here we go. I'm going to counseling. Today I went to my third session ever in my life. I do have to give a shout out to Joanna because she was the one who first suggested going to counseling to me. So thanks. And let's talk about where it started. You could say it started in my childhood, which wasn't terrible, but it was extremely traumatic at times and left a lasting imprint on all of our lives. My father was a chronic garden variety abuser of the physical and mental kind. Most of it was directed at my mother and brothers, but it affected all of us as a whole. When I was 16, my 13-year-old brother killed himself. I moved out when I was 17, a couple months after my mom left with my younger brothers. Kudos, Mom, by the way. I got married to my first boyfriend at 19, and at 22 I got a divorce. That was actually just a couple days ago, so congratulate me for actually doing the thing. So to sum it up, that is all the shit that made counseling a reasonable choice for me, because I could not have figured any of this out, like how to handle all the crap out by myself. And just a couple months ago, let's rewind, just a couple months ago is when I finally asked for help. I started talking to people more and being open about my past and my struggles, which a lot of people I knew hadn't been aware of a lot of the big themes that had shaped me. And at work, my immediate boss told me about an employee assistance program where you can speak with a licensed counselor. You get 6 sessions free, and then there's a copay afterwards. And like I said, I've only gone to 3, but I plan on many more to work through the crap and be a better person for myself. And I'm going to be honest here, if I hadn't started asking for help when I did, I might be dead right now. My thoughts were becoming more suicidal by the day, and so much so, I was scared to be at home because I was worried that I would hurt myself. So anyways, session number 1 was like letting the poison out. I felt a lot better for a little bit, and then after the high of talking about all these things with another unbiased human being died down, I felt the urge to sink into that sorry state of depressed, sad, suicidal hit me again. But this time I had some tools to use. My counselor had actually given me some papers on how to deal and how to cope with PTSD and depression and mental health and things like that. And I pored over those pages. I read them at least 3 times, and I've tried putting all the themes into practice to help me get better. And I know I won't get better all at once, especially if I don't proactively seek to make myself better by using the tools that I've been given, which there's a lot of tools, so you can even look online for tools that might help you get through what you're going through. Google. Sometimes I do feel shitty again, and I listen to the song If I Die Young more times than I care to admit, because sadness is kind of intoxicating. It is. But you can't let it last too long. You might feel sad, but you can't feed it. So that's one of the things I learned and I've been trying to do better at. If I hear a sad song and I start to feel my mood changing, I start to feel myself leaning like down into that spiral of sadness and hopelessness, I'm going to change that damn song and turn on like Happy by Pharrell or something like that. Anyways, last week I had a minor breakthrough. I was sad by myself in my apartment, sitting on the bathroom floor and playing sad songs, feeling the tears roll down my cheek. So that was bad on me. I should have stopped listening to the sad songs. But my breakthrough was that I actually told a friend that I was sad, and he said I could call him, so I called him, and that is a huge thing for me. Because when I'm in the middle of all those emotions, all those negative emotions, I do not ask for help. I suck it up and I hope it gets better, and I don't take steps to make it better. So that's a big theme for me. And I realized, like, over the last couple months that there are people who will listen to you. They will listen to you. Then they will talk you off a ledge if need be. But the thing is, they have to know that you're actually on the ledge in the first place. So you have to tell them. Anyways, that's actually all that I wanted to talk about tonight, and I hope it helps someone out there. And I'm going to try to keep track of my progress as I go along, and maybe I can look back on this video in a year and see the progress I've made. And that's all. Have a good night. Bye.